Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, Redux version, normal difficulty. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 30. We're here to take care of Wojif's stuff. So let's get some people buffed here. Doink. He's gonna buff the doggies. And get some of this on our big hitters. I don't know how much more we're going to need. I'm moving a few things around here. I don't know how much more different things are going to go on here. Yeah, let's shrink ourselves. I just don't know how many buffs I'm going to need. This is kind of the sweet spot in the game for me, is right here after you've taken Dresden, where you don't need a ton of you don't have a ton of buffs and you don't need a ton of buffs yet. And then it's going to turn into super buff city. Okay, here we go. I probably should have buffed a few more things. Here's Dragon Claws over here. Dragon hands. He's got little hands and his big hands. Bark, bark, bark. He's barking. All right. Spawn of fellas. Lady Hepzemeyer ordered me to bring her the Moon of the Abyss. Give it to me, and I will kill you quickly. Is he talking to me? He's definitely talking to me. Hey, Hornhead. I'm the spawn of my ma and da. I don't even want to think about where you called out of. How about it, Chief? Show him your special chiefly mojo. Enough talking. Die, demon. Oh. We will not fight against a demon. Demons are our future masters. We cannot show insubordination. What has gotten into you, Crescent of the Abyss? You're not trying to betray us, are you? Oh, I forgot. They're not as dumb as planks. They're stubborn as mules, too. Quick, Chief, say something to him. You'll be more persuasive than me. If the demon doesn't kill you, I will, just as soon as I kill him. Whoa, yes, we already experienced your wrath, and you, unfortunately, are standing closer than the demon. It's pretty funny. Time for vengeance has come. Whoa. Okay. Everyone stay here. Stay right there. Like that, because what we're going to do is I'm going to haste everybody. Wojif, what else do you have for spells? Anything? You don't have much, do you? Okay, buddy. That's fine. You, my friend, before you start blowing up all kinds of stuff here. Oh, did you do this? No, you didn't. Do that. Darling, cloud kill all this stuff over here, will you? Okay, that should help. And now, Ember, you can just go ahead and blast away. Wait here. I'm going to give everybody a second. You hasted us, right? Yes. Okay, you still got a second here before this thing comes over here. Oh, it just killed that thing. Deval dies. Oh, well, that's too bad. Okay. There we go. Ember's gonna make it happen. Alright. Stinking Cloud. That was the other one. That's the one I probably should have used. Not Cloud Kill. Stinking Cloud. Hit him with that. Oh, that's it. It's a tug of war now, baby. Get up here, Gelmar. You may be required to heal. Nah, you won't. Oh, look. We're smacking him down. I'll find you, spawn of Gefelis. You will be bathed in blood. Yeah. Deval died, though. That's too bad. He got kicked right off the screen. He died so hard. Man. What do you make of the Voitiel, then, Chief? Pity the Crusader didn't make it, and then he died for nothing. But let's hope Pharasma sends him where he needs to go. So, will you take me back? You can stay if you promise not to run off again. So he will. All right, let's go, Chief. On to new adventures. That'll work for me for right now. All right, we have things we need to do. This was a distraction. A side distraction. And only got the one puppy. Okay. So, yeah, we're down fewer pets because we've gotten rid of some pet people and replaced them with mercenaries. All right, so this is a quick trip back to Dresden. And what we're going to do, let's take a look at this. You got 40 points. Wow, okay, 40 movement points. How's our banner look? Morale is crunched. Here's the thing. You don't have to work too hard at getting all of this stuff. What's this army over here like? Can we take them? Depends on if he's the kind who stabs us. I think he's he's got some spells there. I think he takes out my archers. I think I need more archers. I'm going to take this one demon army. What do they have? Daily finance points. Oh, let's grab him. It would be good to get him taken care of. Alright, we're going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to use some spells here. Well, let's try to take on those guys. That was a lot of them. Brimarax. Not that big of a deal. These guys, they actually, like, do damage back to you. Which is no good. Like, the process of killing them in melee will damage your guys, so I'm just going to shoot him. Let's stand pat. Oh. Well then. Get rid of the ranged one. That's enough. Make him come to us. Okay. Let's get rid of the cultists. Let's I'll get rid. You can't get rid of the Brimarax doing that, but you can get rid of me doing this. There we go. Shoot them up, my friends. End of story. Very nice. That went pretty easy. Like that. Okay. Finish off that piece of road. Probably should just come back here. We have to do this next section. One thing that's worth making a note of is that when you clear everything else on the map, the very last thing you really want to do is the Ivory Sanctum. And then after you do it, it takes 3 to 4 weeks before Galfrey shows up. So it's okay to leave yourself a bunch of demons to kill. I make the mistake of doing the Ivory Sanctum and killing all the demons before I do it, and then your army's sitting around there with nothing to do, and you're just passing time. So let's do this. And call it a day. Moxman killed the Rift Drakes. They're gone. Gotta like that. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna connect the dots over here. Oh, we can't go anymore. Okay, that's fine. Dresden. What's going on with Dresden? I haven't looked to see what we've built up here, which is not much. Okay. Not that we have a lot to build. We don't have... Yeah, we don't have any points. Okay. No money to spend. So it's better to not worry about that. We're going to go here. Let's go take care. What is this? Battered Spirit. House of Death. Neither one of those can be taken care of right now. We're going to go to the streets. And here's why. We need to go to Storyteller. I believe we have enough magic essences. We can get this really cool item from him that's going to make everybody's weapons in our group are active weapons, good aligned, and all that jazz, which takes care of a lot of problems for us. And then we might go re-roll a couple characters. Because our tower and shield specialist, as I was told, it's a pretty good idea to just make the tower shield specialist just that. I took 2 points of barbarian so that they could get uncanny dodge. I'm not sure I need to keep that. I might keep it, but it's the two-handed specialist that we really need to reroll. So over here, we're going to go to storyteller. Let's see how that goes. And we'll have a little chat with him. Okay, now, please examine the items I'm carrying. He'll say, let me touch them. Ooh. All right, so he is the... I'm going to save the game here, because if I get this wrong, it's called in your inventory. It's a piece of a holy symbol, but you'll notice that he doesn't have a piece of a holy symbol. So what is it? The broken buckle or the broken gauntlets or the ring fragment? I think it's the broken buckle. Let's get you the piece of the holy symbol, magic essence, and the covenant of the inheritor, which is awesome. And then he'll tell you a story. I had a vision. Oh yeah, when you touch the restored relic, a strange vision comes to you. It's as if you can see the events that happened to it in the past. A burning sensation spreads across your chest from a very spot where your mysterious wound sometimes opens. What is this? The influence of the storyteller's spells, or is it something else? I had a vision. How strange. You are a remarkable mortal. No one has ever shared my visions before. What do you think caused it? Perhaps these things have something to do with our destiny, or the fate of someone related to you. I do not have an answer, only advice. Seek out such relics. Look for what links them. All right, and then we have ring fragments we can give him. Melted shard of a ring and magic essence and cold iron. You get the ring of summoning. Okay. Present the stone knife and he'll tell you the story about that. And then he's got gauntlets. So I'm going to look at these two things. So this is it. The covenant of the inheritor. Very nice item for us. All party members in the 30-foot area get a +2 bonus to caster at level checks made to overcome spell resistance. That's nice. That helps Ember. And their weapons become good aligned and count as if they were made of cold iron, which just makes the whole thing awesome. It's really cool. And then this, the Ring of Summoning, which grants a wearer the ability to summon either Axiomites or Soul Leaders randomly selected once per day as if they were summoned by a summon monster spell. All allies, including the wearer within 30 feet, gain a +2 to weapon damage rolls and a +2 on saving throws against attacks made or effects created by chaotic creatures. The Ring of Summoning, so nice. Sometimes that's the first thing I'm going to want my cleric to do, so I'm going to put that on him. Oh, it goes in his ring spot, you big dummy. And then there's this. This is awesome. Belt of Demonic Shadow. Whenever the wearer of this belt casts a spell level 6 or higher, it summons a CR7 challenge rating 7 shadow demon to fight alongside the wearer for 2 minutes. Only one such demon can be present on the battlefield. If the demon is already summoned, casting a new spell. This is an incredible, incredible belt. And until a better belt comes along that helps Ember, I like to put it on her. She's going to get level 6 spells. She's going to get this Hellfire Ray because of the ring she has on. And she will fire that sucker off in battle and then summon one of those demons. And it's just awesome. When she gets a better ring that helps her with her fire, a better belt that helps her with her fire, then I like to give it to the cleric. So whenever he casts heal, it summons a demon. It's just very, very nice. It's just incredibly useful. I have a lot of fun with that one. Those things are gone. These daggers are basically things that I would use for Wojif, but I'm never going to have Wojif in my party, so it's not important. Baphomet Heavy Cultist Shield. Breastplates, full place +1, but nobody's really going to wear that. And then there's this. The Bracers of Abrupt, Onslaught. These bracers grant the wearer a +5 competence bonus on trickery skill checks. Whenever the wearer makes a sneak attack, it deals damage. That's kind of perfect for me, but I think I already have some better bracers on there. These bracers grant the wearer a +3 bonus to damage rolls with the offhand weapon when dual wielding or wielding two-handed melee weapon. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Two-handed melee weapon. That goes to our two-handed cruncher over here. You may use that, my friend. You're going to grab that. You're also going to grab half of the pair, and we're going to put the other half of the pair. He needs it for his natural armor, though. This is +2, right? Yeah. Okay. 10 feet of each other. I might use it then. And leave the biggest natural armor bonus we can on our bad boy. Because this is, yeah, natural armor 2 for that one. Let's leave that there. Okay. That is where we're at. This is what? Natural armor 2. This is grants wearer +3 competence but touch attack rolls. Nobody's really going to be doing that. So, let's go roll somebody because here's our group of people. He is Tower Shield Specialist 8, Pack Rager 2. He's only got the Pack Rager, really, for this one ability. And if he was a Tower Special Shieldist all the way right now to level 10, he'd have a bonus combat feat and burst barrier. +1 bonus on reflex saves. That's not a big deal. He'd have this Tower Shield Defense. Gains his shield bonus to touch attacks. I don't know. I like having Uncanny Dodge. I think I'm going to hang on to this for a little while and see how he rolls that way. But this guy can be re-rolled. What you got for two-handed fighter? Overhand chop. He adds double his strength bonus on damage rolls. I kind of really do want to change him. Two-handed weapon training. He gains +1 on attack and damage rolls. His armor class is 21. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go seat. I know how this class works at level 13 because that's when I've been respecking it in my other playthroughs, is at level 13. But we're going to see what it does right now. So we're going to take a gander at it. What we're going to do is take a screenshot before and after, and we're going to see if he ends up with more offense and more defense. Because if he does, then that'll be a win. Alright, so here's our respec man. Healer. This is one of the hard things about playing on core difficulty is you don't get a respec, so you really got to plan everything out ahead of time. Alright, I'm going to save the game. And then we're going to look at that guy and take a screenshot. So here it is. Take this. Doink. So the important things here. He's got an armor class 21. Remember, this is no buffs right now. Well, there's a couple of buffs. He's got heroism. But that's okay. We'll do the math here. Actually, we're just going to rest so that nobody has any buffs, and then we have some accurate numbers.
You had a funny look on your face back in Canabris when you were watching the poor little kids whose houses had been burnt to cinders. Were you missing the days when you weren't weighed down with armor? Back when you didn't take orders from nobody?
I do get sad sometimes when I see little kids and remember my childhood. Not because I miss the freedom of running wild in the slums, but because I remember my life before then. Before I became an orphan.
All right. Sad memory time is over. Okay, let's get an accurate number on this guy. Oh, and so it did. Wow. I pressed R when I was in the N to rest, and it took me all the way back here. That's kind of interesting. I did not know that would happen. Okay, let's go to the N. Okay, accurate number, and we'll do this. Wow, I didn't know it would take me all the way back to the Citadel. That's kind of cool. Okay, now save the game and get an accurate number on this guy. So here's the character. Right here, this is what we got. And the numbers are... He still has heroism. Weird. Okay, whatever. So bizarre. So strange. All right, 14 to 23 damage, and then this is 1d10 plus 13. Slashing, that's how they come up with the 14 to 23. He's got weapon specialization from +2 and two-handed training for that. It's a ×3 critical of 15 to 20 and an armor class of 21. So we're going to say, let's re-roll it. And then I'm going to hope I get this right on the first try. I've got notes. We're going to re-roll this guy. It takes a little bit for this interface to come up, which is kind of funny. It's like, what's taking you so long? There is a character under custom I have that I really like for this. It's got a big old two-handed weapon. It's not quite a Fauchard, but it's close. So yeah, he's not even going to look the same. We're going to go start with... Let's go start with Blood Rager. And you're going to go Primalist. So we'll do that. And then Aasimar. And you want an Angel Blooded. It's going to be Strength and Charisma. And those are going to be her two most important traits. And then Regional, we'll go down here and grab the River Kingdoms. Daredevil get a +2 bonus to AC against attacks of opportunity. She adds mobility to her list of things. We're going to put, let's see, what are my notes? All right, here's what we have. 17 in the Strength land. We're going to pull her Intelligence down. We're going to give her 16 Dex. Going to give her 16 Charisma. The rest of it is going to go on Constitution. Not that she's going to need that much. You actually probably could take the Con out and put it in the Wiz if you wanted a +1 for saving throws. That would be viable. I'm going to do it as Constitution right now. We're going to go Mobility and Persuasion because she has high Charisma, although you don't need to because you have Ember. So if you want to pick something else that somebody's going to have, you could always grab High Perception because she doesn't have... Perception is a Wisdom-based talent. Lore is Wisdom-based. Knowledge is Int-based, which she doesn't have any of. You could go Athletics, which is Strength. We saw what happened when we failed an athletic check, and the dogs don't count. So, oh, no, you don't want to do this. Never mind. You need 5 ranks of Knowledge Arcana later on for certain things. So, got to take this, and I'll show you what that's for in a bit. So, weapon focus, we might as well grab that up front. Can we, oh, we can't grab it because she doesn't have it yet. That's right. So you're going to go exotic weapon proficiency. Fauchard. There we go. Just going to cut things in half with that. For the dragon, for your draconic, I mean, I'm sure people have all kinds of logic for what they want to do with things. I grab water, and here's the reason. I don't care so much about the bonus feats. Improved initiative is nice. Dodge is nice. If you want to go power attack, cleave, and go all the way down that line, you can. I know people that take this class and turn it into a pounce class. I'm not so much caring about that. The reason is for the cold, and it's strictly that. Later on in the game, toward the very, very end of the game, cold resistance is nice to have. One of the 4 elements, the number of abilities you deal. All of these Earth, Wind, and Fire dragons have the same abilities. It's just which element you're going to be in. The other ones, they get Blind Flight, Cleave, Power Attack, Improved Initiative, Toughness as theirs, and their bonus spells. You can see the bonus spells: Shield, Resist Energy, Heroism, and Fear at 7th, 10th, 13th, and 16th level. We don't care about that because we're never going to get high enough level to get those spells. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just, what am I doing here? What else am I missing on this? I thought there was some specific reason that I was grabbing this. Yeah, so really the only reason to take it is for this for this level 4 thing. Level 4, you get elemental resistance. We're not going to go beyond level 5. If you wanted to do arcane, you get disruptive blood rage at level 1, and we never get to level 6, so you don't get bonus feats. Celestial, you get angelic attacks. All of your melee attacks are considered good aligned weapons for the purpose of bypassing damage reduction, but we already have that relic that's going to take care of it. Furthermore, when you deal damage with the melee attack to an evil outsider, you deal an additional 1d6 points of damage. This additional damage stacks with effects such as a line weapon than those granted by a weapon with the holy weapon special ability. That's actually a nice reason to do it. The reason I go cold is strictly because at the end of the game, you're dealing with a lot of cold damage for some reason. A lot of the enemies have that. But as I'm sitting here looking at this, I kind of like this. I want that extra point of damage, so I'm just going to do that. You're going to trade your powers anyways. It doesn't matter. All right, now, you have to take something that's going to allow you to be lawful neutral. That's the next thing. Erastil, which our priest is a good choice. It allows you to be lawful neutral. So that works. Choose lawful neutral because you're going to need a monk level. All right. I'm going to go hair. Purple, black.
A mere flesh wound.
All right. And don't ask me why I have this penchant for doing months and dates based on certain things. But anyway, that's her first one. That's her first level out of the way. She's going to need a monk level, and we're not going to grab that just yet. We're going to go down here and grab her a Slayer level. Now, here's what we're looking at for later. Dragon Disciple, Knowledge Arcana 5. That's why we wanted to take that 1 point in there. Way later on, you're going to be able to take 4 levels of Dragon Disciple, which is going to give you a little bit more resilience and boosted stats. We're not worried about that early. Slayer, Spawn Slayer. We're going to grab 3 levels of this. Just going to go Mobility, Knowledge Arcana. This is going to give us our Backstabby. Weapon Focus in the Fauchard. And then our first thing here, you can go for various combat tricks, combat style feats, two-handed weapon. You could grab one of those things down there, or you could grab a combat trick, which is just gonna let you have one of these other things that we'd probably much rather have. Let's see, what are my choices down here? Combat reflexes. Attacks of opportunity based on our dex bonus. So we're going to grab that. Now you get your last Spawn Slayer one. Put point in strength. Dex, mobility. Mobility and arcana, And now, you can go back up here and start taking Blood Rage or Primalist again. And we want to go all the way up here to improved uncanny dodge. More importantly, you're going to get some spells. Accomplished Sneak Attacker. Definitely want that. More damage. Don't want any more Spawn Slayers. Get out of my way. I got a gnat flying in front of my microphone. A bloody gnat. I don't think I need any more points in there, but we'll just keep putting them in there. Instead of trying to split it with something else. You can see now, Dragon Disciple is open, which is what we're going to want. We get our first spells. This is all we care about. Change Bloodline for 2 Rage powers. So you can do that, or retain your Bloodline power. If you do this, you can exchange it for, let's see. Let's go down here. I'm not so big into the whole power attack thing, but you can go there. What we really want to do is dive down into the outflank. And also improved crit when it comes. I think. Improgged? I think improved critical needs higher base attack bonus. Yeah, it's not quite there yet. So outflank. And then you can change this for like this. If you want to go pounce, this is the thing to do. Beast Totem. I'm going to do Beast Totem Lesser. And then Lethal Stance will give you a +1 competency bonus on melee attack rolls. and thrown weapon attack rolls, or you can go powerful stance and get a +1 bonus on melee damage rolls. This bonus increases by 1 for every 4 levels the barbarian has, which we're only going to get up to level 5, so it's not going to be a big deal. Oh, but it's for total levels, I think. So I'm going to grab powerful and just try to get extra damage out of her. And now we're going to go get the only 2 spells that matter. Shield and Mage Armor. Don't care about anything else. Does not matter. Blood Rage or Primalist. This is the last one. We get improved Uncanny Dodge. Stab that on there. None of the rest of these spells really matter too much. Magic Weapon, give yourself a small enhancement, but other people in the group are going to be able to cast greater Magic Weapon on you, so it's not really going to matter. We're going to go down here now and take 1 level of Monk. And we're going to take Scaled Fist. And the reason why is because this allows us to add an armor class bonus based on our charisma modifier. We are a charisma arcane casting class. So that happens, and now we get improved critical, which is great. So this is your threat range is doubled for the Faust Shard, which is awesome. And then you get one of these. Blind Fight is going to come in later. Dragon Style, if you're called upon the spirit of Dragonkind, gaining greater resilience, mobility, and fierceness. When using this style, you gain a +2 bonus on saving throws against sleep, paralysis, and stunning effects. Further, you can add 1.5 times your strength bonus on damage rolls for your first unarmed strike on the ground. We're not using unarmed strike because we're using a big-ass weapon. So it's either, and Crane Style is for defensive, which we're not really worried about. Blind Fight or Improved Initiative are nice. I'm going to take Blind Fight only because there is a point later on in the game when you absolutely have to have this. So it's better to just grab it now. So that's our monk level out of the way, and now we can go into Two-Handed Fighter. Two-Handed Fighter, and start taking these all the way up to level 7. And we're just going to poke points in mobility from here on out because fighters don't get as much stuff. And then there should be Critical Focus. That's for circumstance rolls. Let's see, what else do we want? Precise Strike. We're going to do more damage when we're flanking. So that's nice. Now we're down to Mythic Rings. All right. You want to take Abundant Casting because you are basically have level 1 spells and you only have a couple of them, and you want to be able to cast them more times per day. You only need to be able to cast Shield and Mage Armor. So we're going to do this. Abundant Casting. Now we're going to come in here and say Improved Critical. Your critical multiplier is multiplied by 1. Yes, please. That is really important. That adds a lot of damage on crits, and she's going to get a lot of crits. Now you come in here and you say Archmage Armor. Whenever you cast Mage Armor on yourself, it gives you an additional armor bonus equal to your mythic rank. We're going to be mythic rank 4, so it's going to be +4. Mage Armor is normally 4. Now it's going to be worth 8, and then you stack Shield on it, and you're at +12. Life is wonderful. All right. So now we go look at that character. Not going to be able to wear armor. Go to her inventory. Armor's off. Grab her weapon. Where is it? Where's her Faust Shard? Not the Cold Iron one. Oh, is that all she had is the Cold Iron one for now? Okay. So her damage is down a little bit because she's lost some of her fighter prowessness. She's 1d10 plus 9. And before this, she was 1d10 plus 13. So it's not a whole lot. It's 4 points of damage that came off for her. Her armor class is 17 out of the gate with no armor on, but it's going to go way up when she starts casting her spells on herself. So, very nice for her. That's the way we're going to run with her, and she's going to be incredible, which is going to be fantastic. So, on our way. And that's generally why I don't worry about re-rolling that character until about level 13, because then you get enough levels of fighter, you can get weapon specialization and weapon focus to go along with it, and Actually, I think she has weapon focus, but she ends up just being stronger. I think it's best to leave her where she was, wearing armor, even though her AC is only 21. It's best to just leave her doing that until about level 13. That seems to be the magic spot. But then you can reroll her. I wanted to show it now because I wanted to get her on the right track. And then we're going to take a look at all this other stuff we have to do. Talk to Wojif in private. He's right here. Let's go talk to him here. Right there. But I'll say that from using that class in my other playthrough, that two-hander that set up that way, it's a true menace. Well, sir, I don't have anything for you. What I need is Wojif. You want to tell me something in private? I don't know how to word it, so you don't just drag me straight to the Inquisitors. All right. This is another secret. You can trust me. I won't tell anyone. Fine. I still can't believe you took me back. No one has ever done anything like that for me before, so I guess I can trust you with some things. Not all of them, though. My shadow. Did I tell you it talks now? Well, it happened after I started carrying the Moon of the Abyss with me, and that's not the only thing that happened. It's been giving me strange dreams, like I'm falling inside of some kind of crystal. I keep falling forever. Everything around me is shining. But dreams don't mean anything. I thought it was because the wound is so near, but there's something else. Chief, I'm stronger. My fingers tingle any time I use magic now, like it's dying to come out of me. It wasn't like this before. I did some magic, but now it's like I can do real damage, you know? This never happened before I took the moon. Chief, I don't know what to do with these powers. What if they get stronger? I mean, I always thought about what I'd do if I was suddenly rich and powerful. I'd show everyone my true worth, but I'm not ready for this. It's too much for a simple fellow like me. Yes, this is my grandfather's inheritance, but why'd he leave it to me? Do you think he really wanted me to become stronger so I could grab what the world owed me? As payment for all the kicks and blows? For all the mocking at the way I was born? What if it's a trap? I've never seen anything like this. You need to use this power with caution. And we'll keep an eye on how the amulet works from now on. I know a cautionary tale. Golden Hands had a thug, a half-orc, who'd bend coins and break bricks with his head for a dare. So once they asked him, can you lift a tower shield with your teeth? No hands? He tried it and all his teeth fell out. All of them one by one, you know? So he lived on porridge until he kicked the bucket. Which happened because he couldn't lisp the password to the hideout, so they shot him with a crossbow on the spot. They figured it out later and everybody felt bad about it. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that's when I realized that even if you have great strength, you need to use your brain too. And now if Wojtiel gets to me again, I'll be ready. Thanks for understanding, Chief. I don't know what I'd do without you. Alright, let's go. Alright, my friend. Oh, which reminds me, Ember, how much money do we have? Only 20,000. It's not enough. Okay. In that case, doink. Let's go down here. Oh, who are my other characters too? I needed to look. Oh, I do have my brown fur transmuter. Okay. That's the most important thing. We got a party. It's set up. We got what we need. So you're out. And let's see. You're in. Party Central. Let's go kick some butt. Now there's a bunch of time to just do quests. And there are a lot of quests to do. There's the Ashen Grotto over here. What the? Let's just go out of Dresden this way. Doink. I don't know what that little hinge there is for. Sneak past enemies. You failed once again, my friends. Alright, let's see.
This will be quick.
Oh, look. It's all the giants. What are you at? You're at 1.5, Gilmar? Good. Do this. What are you at, darling? You're at 5.8? Oh, man. Okay. What am I at? 4.4? I'll be able to haste faster. You go into your shell. Gilmar's doing that. Ember, what are you at? 2.6 and Gilmar's at 1.5? Okay. Get ready. Center it like right here. You, my friend, go over there. You, darling, you're going to cast that on yourself. There we go. There's the stinking cloud. Okay, Della. And she doesn't have any more spells because that's all she's got. Oh, and is she... What's she using here? You got the right weapon? You do. Just couldn't see it in your hand. Darling, what are you doing? Where's your weapon? It's just not showing up. Is that it? She deals that much damage. Cold Iron Fashard. It's just the animated graphic is not showing up. It has me concerned there. That you, my friend, Lord Gilmore, come in here and do this. That one guy, see, that's why I like doing it. The giants, they don't like that poison. She can do all kinds of critical hits. Sneak attack 64 from her. That's nice. Doink. Okay. It's going to get even bigger as things goes. Oh my gosh. I just got wasted. Okay, that sucked. I didn't realize I was off there by myself doing that. Well. I was so busy caught up staring at somebody's weapon animation not being there that... Kill him. Alright. Well, that's a bummer. I should have been paying a little closer attention, I guess. Micromanaging it, but I was thinking we'd be fine. We're not. We're not fine. So, we gotta go take care of that. But that's okay because I forgot to do a couple of really important things. He's got his spells taken care of, which is great. But over here, she's got to get her spells. So she's got, she's a spontaneous caster. She can cast as many times as she wants, but she needed to rest. And we didn't do that. So we'll just go teleport into Dresden. And take care of that situation. So, let's rest.
They say the worthiest fighters become devils in hell. If it's true, it's only fair.
Where do you think Regil wants to go when it's all over?
Can retire, but for true warriors, death is no reason to shirk one's duty.
Oh, Regil, you are a truly awful person. Fitting, because gnomes always stink. They're always the most terrible character in games. Oh, but I did learn something. Something that explains a little bit more. You recall several long episodes, like episode 14, I started using pets because our good friend Johnny Galt said, use pets for tanking. That was an odd suggestion to me. It goes to the core of my belief about how you teach people things. Johnny's suggestion was, dude, you should be tanking with pets. Like we're sitting on the sidewalk with our white t-shirts and the sleeves rolled up and a pack of smoke stuck in the sleeve and there's hair slicked back and it's like, dude, you should be using pets, man. And he's taking a long drag off his Marlboros. But it doesn't explain why. He just tells you should be doing this thing. Okay, but why? There's a reason for that I figured out by accident. And here's the reason. Because your pets, if they die and you rest, you get a new pet. Unlike the people here who have to be resurrected with diamonds and resurrection spells, you can get your pets back. That's a pretty darn big deal to me. But it's funny that people, when they tell you to do things, don't explain why you should do it. And this is nothing against Johnny. This is common across all of society, everywhere that I've ever been, which is why I work so hard to teach people the way that I do. because I want them to have understanding. I don't tell people just do X, Y, and Z. I try to tell them why to do X, Y, and Z. What's the logic behind doing X, Y, and Z? I had no idea that pets so easily got replaced. You just get a new pet. It's got the same name, it's got the same gear and all that stuff. All you have to do is rest. I was like, well, no wonder you want a tank with those things. They're disposable heroes. I wish somebody would have explained that to me. I would have been on the pets a little sooner. Okay. Search here. I could have grabbed those clerics. Okay, I don't have any more archers and I don't want rangers. Champions? How much would you guys cost me? 5,000? Okay, we'll recruit you. Although, I don't think we need them. Okay, what do we have? Because we can't use them. I only grabbed one archer off that whole thing. Well, that stunk. What else do I have? These guys are just, what, champions? And where are these champions at? Okay. You go back this way. You guys are like my next force as soon as I can afford you. Alright. Continue on. How come I only had that many? What's going on with this? That was like, it didn't feel right to me. Now we got another random encounter. I saw somebody created a mod that does two things. It stops all these random encounters and it turns off the abyssal decay or whatever that you get from resting. I was like, yeah, that would be smart. Okay, go engage that thing. You probably should be the one to go after that thing. What are we? She's at 1.7. You can be the haster. I'm at 3.3. I'm going to mirror image myself. Oh, what are you going to do, Pops? Fire that off. Ember, you're going to get out of the damn way. And you, Della, are at 4.1. Okay, go attack that thing with him. There's another one coming over there. It's a succubus, so that's going to be fun. Okay. Vampiric touch on Bismuth. Ember, you got 4.1 to make something happen. What do you want to do here? Yeah, right about there would do, because that thing's going to crawl right up in there. Okay, what's going on with... Which character is this? That's me. Okay, you do actually have both weapons. That one's just dark. Okay. It looks like he doesn't have anything in his hand. You hasted. That's good. Now do your next protective thing. Oh my gosh. Ember. What am I doing? I'm just about mirror imaging myself. Ember's gonna have to get away. Okay. I mirror imaged myself. Go get this thing. This is ugly. Ember. Do this. Fiora, if you don't get killed. What are you doing here, my friend? You're just about to fire that thing. Okay, there you go. Well, that's nice. Now, I'd like you to heal. Ember did a controlled fireball. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's coming after me. Darn it. Bismuth, what happened to you, bud? Yeah, you're down for the count. What about you? Turn on this thing. Gilmer. Darn it. Okay, Ember is going to go down. But if Gilmer can get this up... What are you doing? You're fighting that thing? What about her? Fiora? You guys fighting this thing? Good. Gilmer, get it up there, buddy. There we go. You're in the center again. Do it.
This wound, my gift to you. A mere
Oh,
flesh
stop.
wound.
Kill this thing. Ember. You're probably not... Okay. Probably not going to be able to hit this thing, but... Because they're going to kill it before anything else happens, but oh my goodness, that was just...
I still got it.
Oh gosh, what's going on now? Oh my... Oh, okay.
I'll make my own legend.
That was fun. I am of the mind to go install that mod and have this just stop happening, because here goes yet another character that I couldn't save. I think all these encounters, these random encounters, would have been completely fine if they'd have put you at the edge of the map and only the exit would have existed on the other end of the map and you'd have had to go through it. So you could have given time to buff before you got attacked. But since you don't have time to get buffed before you get attacked, then this is what happens. Gosh darn this system. Stone. I want to see what it does. I want to see what's here. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. That's all it is. It's just frustrating. Like, the thing is, it's such an easy fix to have these really tiny maps with an encounter on it and put the exit at the far end of the map and say, yeah, I'm going to give you guys time to buff. I don't care if my characters are fatigued. I want them to go home. You've screwed me twice now. And I don't want to blow diamonds resurrecting her, so, which is what you have to do to get rid of that condition, that at death's door condition. Or you have to rest in a safe place, and this is the only safe place to do it, so. It's just frustrating. It's like, wow, I really want to just get to my destination, but
Healing people. Maybe you could help out at an infirmary.
Plumping pillows for wounded paladins is one thing, but constantly wading through the gore and stench? Not a chance.
people who are nurses are real heroes, because that is a dirty, disgusting, foul-smelling job. And they do it, and I really don't know how they do. I couldn't do it. Unexpected reinforcements have arrived, not from the Queen this time. These are volunteers. The newcomers are a group of bards from Kyonin. They know their way around the battlefield, and they participated in battles against tree raisers demons. They want to help you as one of their kin. They want to join your army. Choice effects: 2 bards are recruited, or 2,500 finance points. I don't want more. I don't want any more critters. I don't want any more different army types, because it makes it hard to recruit the ones that you do want. So we're going to go to the streets. The ziggurat has been built, so we might as well end the episode with that, since we have failed twice now to make it to Wintersun, or anywhere for that matter. But anyway, going back to my point, I just think it would have been such an easy fix to say, we're going to stick you on one end of this small map, and the exit's going to be on the other map, and on the other end, and in between is going to be a battle, and you're going to have this much room here of not being attacked so that you can buff yourself. And if that would have happened, I'd be thrilled. I'd be absolutely thrilled at that game design, because I like to play classes that require buffing, because it makes you stronger. But instead, they give you these ambushes where the characters are literally in your back pocket, and it's like, are my guys so bad they wouldn't have been able to notice that an ambush is coming up front? You were surprised you failed to sneak past enemies. Well, if I was actually going to sneak past enemies and I thought they might turn around and attack me, I'd buff first. You know? All right, Zacharias. The Lich surveys the ziggurat with regal dignity. On seeing you, he inclines his head. Not bad at all, student. It's much more spacious than my private chamber on the Lost Chapel. And yet you do not expect me to oversee the running of this place, do you? I am busy enough as it is. I am engaged in constant spiritual creation as I transform your immaterial being. Without my efforts, the powers of death will simply snuff you out in the blink of an eye. I shall produce a creature the Pillar of Skulls that will see to the more mundane efforts of the Lord of Death. Arrange for everything I need to be delivered. We shall not waste time. While you take care of urgent matters, I can finally return to my engaging conversation with the old elf, a story collector. He promised to divulge the finer details of weaving the traditional curses of Tianxia. Storyteller's a friend of yours? I have no need for friends, but the elf is wise and quite knowledgeable. He is also old, which is a great riddle in and of itself. I have never encountered any long-lived of his kind who are like him. So far, he has been useful. I gladly absorb his knowledge in exchange for my stories and worthless rubbish. It is quite a bargain. All right. Are you pleased with the ziggurat? Not bad at all. So he already said that. Okay. Interesting. Well then, we'll build your damn pile of skulls. Yeah, I think if I would have played Battered Spirit, we don't have to worry about that yet. Oh, I didn't want to go to the barracks. Oh, I think if I'd have played the game the first time and tried to be a lich, I would have enjoyed it more, and I probably wouldn't have had such a negative reaction to it because of the spell books, the merged spell books, and all that jazz. And because the lich spells are so awesome, and because I kept thinking that you had to make every single evil decision in the game, and the truth is you don't have to. You can actually play yourself as a good lich. At the end of Act 3, he's basically going to move your alignment to evil for you. You don't have to do it. So, and even then you can continue to make good aligned decisions if you want to. So the idea that you have to be evil squared, it's just not accurate. All right. Let's try this again. We're going to end the episode doing this. We're really going to try to get down to Winter Sun. It's a great, big, classic Baldur's Gate style map. It's so wonderful. So much going on. I have a small army coming in that direction. And I have the Demon Strikers. Okay, which one's the closest? Because these guys are where? They're level 3 and they're right there. They're going to come waltzing right in, and that's fine. And then we got what? Some more down here? Right there. I got to be able to punch on that thing. Where is it? They're coming up from there. Okay. In that case, all we're really going to do is go sit here in Keeper's Canyon and kind of wait to see who comes here first. You have to play defense against these incoming ones, and then after you play defense with them, you get like a week or so to go play offense, which is kind of cool. All right, Winter Sun. And while that is going on, Demon Army approaching, it says yes. Gargoyle Canyon. I'm going to check all of these real briefly and see if I have built things, and I haven't. So there goes archery range. Stables, I need more of this. Material points. How much can I afford to buy here? 600? What will that cost me? 15,000? That's a lot. I want a supply center because that's the thing that pays for itself. Okay. I have to make a note of which one that was. What was that one? That was Gargoyle Canyon. Gargoyle Canyon. Got to make those notes on the old Excel spreadsheet so I can keep track of. Because game doesn't give you any way to do it in game. This is the place, Stone Maze. If we have to run down here, if that level 5 one gets here faster, it will. Winter Sun. Find the missing Crusaders. So this will be fun. Unfortunately, failed to sneak past enemies. This is the end of the episode right here. Let's see if we can somehow keep ourselves out of trouble. I might just have to have my 2 Eldritch Knights just buffing. Cultist Archer, Demon's Votary. Okay. You're over here on the other side. Go there. Dog. Go. Fiora. Ember. Great. What's Lord Gelmer? 5.9. Bummer. Okay. Bummer, dude. I don't need a line weapon anymore either. I can get rid of all those. Son of a gun. Take the fatigue off of her. She's gonna go over here and kill this thing. Along with the dog. Maybe. I don't have a Biz with me, because he's what? I don't have Biz with me? What is she doing with him? I gotta wait for a new day before I can get one of those? Rats. Okay. Where's my Skeleton Crusader? He's 2.2. He's gonna go fight that guy too. Uh-oh. No. Now you, what are you at? You're at 1.3. You can haste everybody. You're going to do this. Actually, you're gonna move over here. Ember, you're gonna move over here. Okay. Ember. Do this. Fiora. Buff thyself. Okay, now you've done that. Protect yourself. Uh-oh, he's gonna charge right on through there. That sucks. Okay, Gelmer, where are you? Right there. You were going to take fatigue off her, but I'm going to make you change your mind. Control spelled fireball failed. Great. Can you get away? Good. Do this. Like that. The dog got that one down. That's nice. You're about to... Okay, that helps. Ember, what are you still doing here? Move over here. And do... Controlled fireball like that. Phantasma Putrefaction. Ooh. Not good. What are you doing, sister? Where are you? Fiora. Okay, so you have that on. I want you to keep buffing, though. I'm a little worried about you. Do a shield. What about you? You've got this. Phantasma. Believes its skin is rotting away. Oh no, each round a receiver will save. Oh no. Bummer. Okay. Well. Try to heal. Oh, we took him down. That's great. So our buffers are going after the buffing. Dog, go take that thing out. Go take that thing out. Della. He's going to take that thing out. Okay. That's nice. Oh, that was rocking and rolling. Gilmer, come up here. This guy's gonna try fire again, isn't he? Do it. Protect us. Ember. See if you can take him down. That. Okay. That helped. Alright. Nobody died that time. Good lord. Now we're trying to save to stop imagining our guts falling out. Okay. And everybody else there is pretty well taken care of. Great. We're going to end the episode there. Craziness. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can actually make it to Winter Sun, shall we? Alright, everybody. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you hanging with me for this whole series. So far, it's been a lot of fun, except for those random encounters. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below. I'll see you next time.